to do this quick rather than take up a whole lot of time for this video broadcast. For anybody who hasn't seen my last broadcast, which was yesterday, my video response, just hit flat scarab 10 and you can go on and watch it. I've been going back and forth with Plort 98 today on a number of issues. She seems to have a really big problem with the cancer thing, the godlight. But first, before I go any further, I just want to say that I think that the entire point of this has been misconstrued, and that's partially my fault. This has got nothing to do with defending my brother. For those of you who have kept up with Troy in the past few months, and those of you who know Troy, certainly realize that he doesn't need anybody defending him, especially not his younger brother. This has got nothing to do with defense. This also has nothing to do with changing the opinions of people. 98 Plort is correct in saying that YouTube is a spot for freedom of speech. In fact, it goes beyond YouTube, and everyone is allowed their opinions. I know for a fact there are as many people who despise my brother as there are who love him. That's just a fact. My brother has that way about him. So I'm certainly not here to win anybody over to my brother's side. She also mentioned today that she has said nothing about the walk or the military. If you go back to the post in March or April, I believe, one of the first things she did was she said that my brother wasn't a patriot, that he was a lazy, out-of-work con man. Well, let me tell you, sorry. She also said that she knows a lot of people in the military and she supports them. To be honest with you, I really don't care. I'm in the military. I support them too. And this isn't a matter or an issue about who supports what and who supports whom. Okay? The issue is about slander and defamation of character. I've done a 13K rucksack march, and it's brutal. And I'll tell you something right now, that nobody straps a rucksack on their back and does the type of march my brother did because he's a con man looking for money. The total amount he brought in was $36. The total amount he put out from his own pocket was over $1,000. That's patriotism. He may show it in a different way than other people, but it's there. There's a lot to be said about my brother, but certainly not that he is not a patriot or that he doesn't support our troops. So enough of that. But the cancer thing is a big thing. And that's really the issue here. I mentioned today in my post it was a matter of integrity. Now, I'll never receive a video post from Plort 98. It'll always be written. And there's so little you express doing it that way in the amount of words that they give you. But she keeps bringing up the cancer thing. Your opinion's one thing, and that's great. That's wonderful. But for all of you people who wonder truly what this is all about, this is somebody close to Troy. Okay, we've received postings and messages and emails and letters that are far more hateful than this, and we haven't responded to them. The reason that I'm responding to this is somebody's close. That's why I say they lack the integrity, they lack the courage, and they lack the honor of doing it right and facing. They're going to do it behind a cloak. That's what they're going to do, and that's the unfortunate part. And when I reveal who it is to my brother, who, by the way, doesn't know yet, he will. I'm going to give it 2 weeks. I'm going to do this every day. As boring as this is, and as ridiculous as this is, and as humdrum, and I'm going to keep doing it. If 98 Plort believes my brother's a con man, prove it. That's all I'm waiting for, people. All the people that come on here and give their opinions, that's opinion. If you're going to start beating things down, get some information. Come on with some facts. Challenge me. I like to be challenged. My brother never charged people coming in. If you think it was wrong, find the sick people. Challenge them. Find them. Get their names. Call them up. Find out what's going on. It was free. And whether it worked or didn't work, or could have worked, doesn't matter. The fact is he offered it for free, just like he offered a suit for free. Free. That's what we're concentrating on here, people. Free. The only thing my brother could be accused of is not doing the proper scientific research, and we all know that that's a fact. It's not a slight against my brother, it's a fact. It takes 10, 15, 20 years, sometimes longer, to come up with research and to prove something works. That's his only fallback, because he wants to. He generally wants to help people. So, the con man thing, forget it, drop it, it's done. He can't use it anymore because he doesn't have any money, people. 98 Lord, no money. So it can't be a con. What's he conning for? What's he trying to do? Publicity? My brother's got plenty of publicity without doing that, trust me. He had publicity 15 years ago. He didn't need to get any more. So, it's a personal vendetta. I'm going to sign off today, because I'm not going to go back and forth with Plort on you know, slandering names. But I'll be coming on every day, speaking about her responses to Troy. Those of you who watched my video yesterday will see that her and her husband did have a product out. They were charging close to $100 for the product, and they made a fortune. Some miracle cure water. So that's what it was. But you know what? I'm not going to go on with that. I don't know enough. And I'll be doing exactly what I'm accusing her of doing. So, just as long as everybody knows what the point of this is. This is personal with her. This is not a stranger. And if you take anything away from this conversation, anything away from this message, take this. I want you to sit back and think. I want you to think about somebody close to you. Somebody trusted. And then their opinions change, but they give you no valid reason for their opinion change. They don't even tell you it's you. You have to find them. That's wrong. The opinion isn't wrong. Okay, her reasons aren't wrong. She's got freedom of speech. But the fact that it's being done in anonymity, that's what makes it so sad. So, that's enough of that. I'll be back on again at the same time tomorrow. Actually, I've got some new information. It'll be quite a long one tomorrow, because I've done up a 15-year chart of what my brother's done. And I know, because I've been there. So we're going to go through it all in depth. Minute detail by minute detail. Everything. And we're going to look at what he did. And we're going to see. See, I'm going to give you the facts, because obviously nobody out there, 98 Plort or anybody else, is going to actually do the research. They're going to watch videos, they're going to look at him, and they're going to say, well, this is based on what they see. Well, I'm going to give you fact. Absolute positive fact. Some of it good, some of it bad, so that you don't think that I'm favoring my brother. It's going to be completely done with no bias. So,